the first week of Cozy Camp, and this week we have been exploring morning rituals. So I thought I'd do a little vlog and take you through some of my morning rituals. The whole idea is that basically it's a small kind thing you can do for yourself in the morning. So for Venture Camp in the summer, we tried to do a whole morning routine, but I wanted something a little bit more gentle for the winter, a little bit less, oh, you guys totally missed the birds. They just took off. I should have had the camera pointing the other way. But morning rituals are just a kind way to start your day slowly and to kind of ease into the day, even if it's just one simple thing that you do to start your day off on your terms instead of somebody else's. I used to always read my email when I first woke up, and that was fine most days, but occasionally I would get a really stressful or really mean email first thing in the morning, and it would just make me in a bad mood for the whole day, and I would feel like I had to solve that problem right away. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. So what I try to do now is to always start with a cup of tea, no matter what. No email, no social media, well, maybe a little bit of Instagram, but Instagram's a kind place. No Facebook, no email till after I've had my cup of tea. And over the past couple months, I've also added a kindness of a gratitude journal, which helps me start my day on a positive note. And I reviewed the gratitude journal I have been using sometime on my channel in November, so I'll be sure to link that below if you're interested. But basically you could use any notebook and just write something that you're thankful for in the morning. And then I have breakfast, and then if the weather is nice enough, as it is today, I like to get outside because we have this park. It's like a 5-minute walk from our house, and I just feel so much better if I get outside first thing in the morning. Now it's a lot harder in winter because it can be cold. It's not that cold today. It's a little chilly. It can be, you know, snowy sometimes, not that much. I live in Arkansas, so northern Arkansas, so we get snow sometimes and ice sometimes, but this is no Canada. You guys have got it bad. But I grew up even more south from here, so this seems kind of cold to me. I'm not used to it snowing at all. I noticed that in the winter I would feel bad because I didn't get to go outside, and something about like moving my body, being in nature, and just like the repetitive motion of walking really helps me start the day off on the right foot. So last winter I didn't really walk at all. I was kind of a fair weather walker, and also a lot of that was because I didn't have the right coat. So I picked this up. It's like a ski coat, so it has 2 layers, and this one has a hood too. So depending on how cold it is, I can wear both layers, I can wear one. I got a pair of thermal pants and a pair of snow boots, so I can walk in the colder weather, just because that's something that makes me, I know that makes me feel better when I do it. And this is the first winter I've done it. So in December, I actually went walking during our first frost, and it was gorgeous, and I vlogged that, so I'll link to that below. And it was my first time to see an iced over pond here, which was also gorgeous. And I also vlogged, did I vlog that? Yeah, I vlogged that too. So I will link that below. But the idea is not that you try to replicate my morning routine, but that you find little kindnesses you can do for yourself that work for you. I work from home, so I have a lot of flexibility in my day. I'm very efficient at getting things done. So I used to feel guilty about taking this time in the morning, but I found that I just have so much better day. I have better productivity. I am happier. I feel more creative and inspired when I take time to start my mornings like this. But if you have a morning where maybe you have to get off and get to work pretty early, you have kids that you need to take care of, try to just do one kind thing for yourself in the morning. And let me know about it down below. If you already have a routine or rituals, let me know about that. And if you'd like to join us in Cozy Camp and get some more little cozy micro adventures through the rest of the winter. I'll put a link to that below. It's totally free. My shoes get a little damp when I go off-road, but this was too pretty not to show you guys. I love that we have this little pond in our park. And after I show you this pond, I'm gonna zip to the future where I'm using the Patreon printables from this week. Patreon, if you haven't already heard about it, is a platform where you can support creators, and my patrons are Why Cozy Camp's free for everyone. So the patrons who've signed up for $5 a month, they are gonna have a printable for every week of Cozy Camp. And I'm gonna show you that now. This week, they were journal cards, but they're gonna be different every week. Just a different printable that goes with the theme. And here I am putting together my scrapbook pages for Cozy Camp for the first week. But they could be journal pages, printable stickers, we'll see what they end up being. And the patron fees don't go through until February 1st. So if you sign up for Patreon during January, you actually get all of the January Patreon printables for free, and then in February you can pledge at $1, $3, $5. There's different levels of perks, and whatever level you pledge at will go through on the 1st of every month. And after Cozy Camp, the perks will continue, but during Cozy Camp we're getting printables every week instead of every month. So if you're interested in printables for Cozy Camp, you might hop over to Patreon and check that out. Let me know what morning kindnesses you like to do for yourself, or if you have a morning routine, and then check out Patreon and Cozy Camp in comments below. Cheers!